Hey everyone, what's going on? This is Ash and Rima from MEOdyssey, and today we've had a new teaser trailer for Mass Effect Andromeda, and it is specifically focusing on the Andromeda initiative, and it does put a few things into perspective, and the hype is very much real at this point. So what we're going to do is, because we can't play the audio from the trailer itself, Rima's going to read through what the monologue says, so you guys can actually at least understand what was said, and then we're going to go through a few minor points after that as well. So Rima.
Yeah, I'm going to try, and I can't do it in the nice deep voice that's in the trailer, but I'll try. This path began a long time ago, a course paved through human history that took us across the continents, oceans, and ultimately to the stars. For this planet is our home. It protects us, challenged us, and provided us the foundations to become galactic citizens. But the time has come to prepare ourselves for the future beyond the Milky Way, a future that begins 600 years from where we stand. In a time and place among the unknown stars and unseen dangers, and so we issue this call to the brave and the inquisitive, to the trailblazers of the human race, an invitation to stand on the shoulders of those who came before and challenge yourself to go further. Begin your journey. Join the Andromeda initiative today. So that's it.
And there you go. So that's basically what the voiceover says in the trailer. As far as we're aware, we think that's actually Dad Ryder's voice.
It's a very mature, deep voice, male voice, so it's pretty, unless it's somebody else in the storyline that kind of has that kind of similar role, I think it's most likely Daddy Ryder. It sounds very mature of a voice.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So we're going to get into the minor points here as well. Rima, you've written a list of small points there as well. We've got a very few discussion points just to very quickly go through there as well. So if you want to go with the points.
Well, I think the first obvious point is it's on the moon.
Yes.
You can see the lunar landing spot from when we first actually landed the moon. The footsteps of the astronauts are still there on the surface. You can see Earth in like the foreground, and then you have the monologue of the male rider, well, not male rider, Daddy Ryder kind of talking. Yeah. And the first thing I noticed is this is quite a lot older sounding voice. It's quite old, quite deep sounding. I think I said to you it sounds like James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, it's very deep. That's the first thing I got from it. Then about 29 seconds, you kind of get to see the lunar base in the background. And then it's just kind of, he's kind of monologuing. It's obviously not gameplay. It's obviously not from the game. It's a rendered cutscene, but it's very cool looking. You get to see his detail a bit more. You get to see more markings on his helmet, and then there is the marking of TX4877 that's clear on his marking as well. The outfit doesn't seem to have changed that much from the EA Plays trailer as well, I noticed. It's kind of stayed the same. Mm-hmm. 35 seconds in, then you get to see a female character walk in, and she looks like she's wearing the Andromeda Initiative colours, white and blue. Maybe she's female rider, but to be honest, her uniform kind of looks different than both the riders we've seen. She's got some kind of like structure on her chest. So we've got kind of a few theories about who this could be, but we'll leave that for another video. Mm-hmm. And then at 45 seconds, you get to see one of the arcs being built over the moon. It's being built, and it's definitely Hyperion because you can see that. And it is the only arc we can see in the image.
Yes.
And then I've got a few notes from kind of his monologue as well. So the theme of it is very similar to the theme of Fem Shep when she was speaking in the N7 day trailer last year, which is interesting. It's kind of all about the humanity's need to kind of progress further on from where we are, just curiosity taking us. But this one seems to be more kind of like, he is kind of asking people to join. It's like, join the Andromeda Initiative, that kind of feeling. But one of the main points in this, it says that a future begins 600 years from where we stand. So he's given us a time like length, a time point to say when the game may be set in. So I don't know whether he's discussing from where he's talking about, like when he's kind of like monologuing. He's like 600 years from where we stand at this point, because it seems to be a recruitment video of some form. Yeah. So it's going to be far more in the future than I think we realize.
Yes.
And also I would like to premise that I think you and I both kind of discussed this. It's being built near Earth, on the moon kind of like area. And if this was happening at the end of Mass Effect 3, this would be a no-go zone because it's in plain view of everything. Yeah. Mass Effect 3 at the start of the game, the Reapers are already there, so it can't be in the time length of Mass Effect 3.
Yeah.
It has to be before or after.
Something else that kind of puts that finer point on that is the fact that the Mass Effect Twitter account's new background image, it also has the Ark being constructed. It's actually in construction at that point. There's a base on Mars. There's a base on the moon. You can see Earth in the background, and you can see to the left of the image, which you'll see on screen here, that what I assume is the Hyperion being built, like one of the arms is physically being attached to it. So this is being built in fairly close proximity to Earth, within 250,000 miles of Earth. So if the Reapers, like Rima said, are right there at the beginning of Mass Effect 3, why would you build it? That's not hiding it anywhere. That's hiding it within Earth's thing. So it seems to kind of dampen the claim that it's going to be before the end of Mass Effect 3.
It might be before Mass Effect 3 altogether.
Yeah, if it's like between like Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2 kind of era, then maybe. But within the storyline of Mass Effect 3, no.
It also seems to it definitely happens after, I guess, humans have already become part of the council at this point as well, because he kind of states that it allowed us to become galactic citizens. So it's definitely at a point where, humanity's encountered and probably established itself as part of the council. There's also, I don't know, the way he's speaking, it's very much like, this is very much going to be he's recruiting. It's very much a recruitment message. Challenge yourself.
Yeah.
For people who are wanting to challenge themselves and inquisitive, it's very much more like, there's nothing threatening in there.
I was going to say, it's leaning on the start of exploration rather than needing to leave Earth for any particular reason. Earth's in the background and it seems fine.
Yeah, his literal quote is, "The trailblazers of the human race, an invitation to stand on the shoulders that came before and challenge yourself to go further." It almost premises that there's obviously been a lot more, there have been like fallen heroes before.
Yeah.
And things like that. And as we kind of saw at the end of the video, they were using the Andromeda Initiative symbol now. It's quite there. And it states, orientation begins November the 7th.
Of course.
So it's it's hinting to something big's going to happen on November the 7th.
Also on the Twitter account for Mass Effect, they've also changed from the N7 logo to the AI logo now as well, which you'll also see in the picture. So very interesting.
It's already given us a theory.
Yeah.
This video. Yeah. So we've got a theory to do, maybe two. But yeah, I guess summarizing it all, it's more about humanity's kind of progression, more of a challenge that they're going. It's a destiny to travel further into the stars. And there's not a feeling of threat in here.
No,
it really doesn't feel like he's being threatened to say any of this. This is a recruitment trailer for scientists and soldiers who are wanting to travel into the stars.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what it's going to be. So that's it. Yeah.
So that's basically like all we got on this initial look. Lee Williams, very kindly from EA UK, he's one of the community and social media managers at EA UK, was very kind to send us some HD screenshots of the trailer as well, which you can see in the video here. But please let us know what you think down in the comments below, because we really want to know what you guys think on this. And that's pretty much it for the moment. So thank you very much for listening and for watching. As always, you can subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all things Mass Effect, and you can help the channel to grow by sharing the video too. We'll see you again very soon.